Welcome to the channel, and in this video I wanted to talk about Disney and their crappy physical media output and their awful treatment to us physical media collectors. This isn't anything new as they've been on this downward trajectory for a while now, but with their latest releases having egregious prices and about zero effort put into their bonus features, I wanted to make a video putting them on notice, and I'm sure this won't change anything, but I wanted to say some things and just get this off my chest. So there's been a lot of talk lately about Disney since their latest release of Deadpool and Wolverine, because that steelbook was going for between, I don't know, it was like $55 or $70, which is fucking absurd. Now, I pre-ordered it thinking the price would go down, and normally as we get closer to the release date, the price drops to what we would consider a standard retail price, but it barely dropped, and I'm a little ashamed I bought it, even with an Amazon gift card I got for my birthday. Even though I love the movie, I can't say it's worth that amount of money. And what really triggered me to make this video was that I saw Marvel promoting their latest episode of Assembled, which is their documentary series on the making of their latest project, and it's exclusive to Disney+. So us collectors are paying a premium price for a movie, and we don't even get all the content that was made for the fucking movie.
What's up with that? What's up with that?
Like, how is that fair? What's the incentive to buy an expensive physical copy, and you can't even do us a solid of putting the making of documentary that you produced? Buying a movie shouldn't be like buying a video game, where you buy the base level, but if you want all the content, then you better pay more. If this is the new norm of $50 steelbooks with barely any bonus features, then I won't be buying these movies day one anymore, and nor should anyone. I know I'm screaming at a wall, but as a collector, I like having the best, or what I think is the definitive release of the movie, which nowadays are typically steelbooks when it comes to new studio releases. I'm proud of my collection and have stuck with this franchise when it comes to the MCU because I love these movies and the source material they come from. So now I'll just have to wait for the price to drop on their standard release, even though their artwork on their regular editions are less than inspired, but if that means not having to spend quite a bit of money for a bare bones steelbook, then I guess so be it. But it isn't just Marvel movies that have a high price point. Disney is releasing Alien Romulus in a couple weeks, and that steelbook, as of this recording, is $55. I know you can simply say inflation is to blame, but fuck that. This is a billion-dollar corporation we're talking about, and when boutique labels who make collector-friendly special editions of your favorite films for nearly half the price, then there is no excuse. If they want to say they can't meet the demand, then license out your films, you dipshits. They're still doing fuck all with their Fox catalog, not to mention their production companies they own whose films are still just collecting dust in their vault. I recently bought the new 4K of Trick or Treat, and yeah, it was expensive considering it's just one movie, but that was really only willed into existence by one guy. So I can justify spending money on that when one dude put everything he had into that release and really made it worth the price too. So what Disney is doing is inexcusable. I know they have Sony helping them out when it comes to manufacturing and distribution, but I would then consider that partnership to be a fucking awful decision because now their movies cost $20 more than the other studios. And Sony has been charging high prices for their steelbooks for some time now, but I think it's safe to say we can play the long game when it comes to finally getting Madam Web, because that shit ain't selling out anytime soon. I think this conversation about what just feels like price gouging isn't just applicable to us movie collectors. I'm sure it happens with other types of collecting, whether it be vinyl, comic books, sneakers, action figures, or I don't even know, maybe stamp collecting has this issue too. I want this channel to be a positive outlet for me, and I don't like to be negative because there is plenty of shit in this world to be negative about right now, and me talking about movies and interacting with you guys should be a nice escape from all that. I can make jokes about this stuff and be a bit self-deprecating because we do live in a digital world after all, but it's only because I love movies, and I wouldn't be the person I am today without cinema. I'm not a very optimistic person, so I'm sure Disney will continue their deplorable behavior towards us collectors, but I'll see you guys in the next video, and until then, have a movie time.
You don't fucking talk to me like that! Now, do we have a problem?
No, sir. No, Mr. Mouse. No, Mr.